Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for a long-awaited return to the world of Pokemon Go with a highly anticipated new update in the game. Highly anticipated by who? Me, mostly, I guess. But I'm sure a lot of other people out there are interested in what this new update is all about. So, we have a lot of news to talk about. This weekend coming up is going to be a big event weekend in Pokemon Go. So let's pop right over to the news and take a look, see what we're going to talk about. First of all, we know about Palkia. We know about Shiny Meltan. I actually caught a Shiny Meltan from Mystery Box not too long ago. But this is what we're going to focus on right here. Snap off the lens cap on your inner photographer. Sounds weird. Anyway, we've been inspired by the photos we've taken with AR+, which I now have access to. I have a brand new phone, which does have use of the AR+ feature of Pokemon Go. And I've been actually doing a lot of snapping. You might see some shots here if I can splice them in. A little bit of footage maybe, perhaps, too. And I've got a lot of cool shots. I've also had a number of Pokemon run away because I've been trying to get too close to get the photos. And I guess that's part of the risk you run trying to get this AR+ photos. But I will say, I've been doing nothing but AR+ captures, and people have said it is harder and more difficult to get those captures, but I haven't really had that much trouble. Like, just enough practice and I got pretty okay at it. Anyway, let's see, from the smallest wormhole to the tallest, Alolan Exeggutor, yada yada yada. So, introducing Go Snapshot, an easy way to take a photo of any Pokemon you have in your Pokemon storage. No longer do you need to find a rare wild Pokemon and take photos of it. You can take a photo of anything in your collection, which means if you find a rare Pokemon in the wild, legendary perhaps, an evolved form, like, well, we'll see in a little bit here, you can actually use that Pokemon and take photos of them. No longer is it just things you can find, it's stuff that you have. So take an AR photo of any Pokemon you have in your storage, find your ideal location and tap to throw a Pokeball to the spot where you want them to be. Once your Pokemon is in position, move around to get the best angle, brush across the Pokemon to attract its attention for the perfect shot. Take as many photos as you like. You can save them or share them on social media. So we're going to go with hashtag GoSnapshot, of course. If you're going to be taking photos, make sure you tag it so that people can look it up. And we're going to talk more about these, well, this one coming up here, the Clamperl. We're going to talk about that later on in the video because I'm going to be filming for that. But this just came out today, this news. A new team medallion, and I've heard some buzz about this on Instagram and Twitter, people talking about it. Taking down gyms and battling in raids have been a team effort over the last 2 years. Whether you're on first, and most importantly, hashtag Team Instinct, or Mystic or Valor, you came together with your teammates and helped one another be better trainers. We've loved watching you share your team pride and band together with others to take on new challenges. Are you ready to take your talents to a new team? The team leaders will be excited to recruit you. We're happy to share Team Change with you. Later this month, starting at 1 p.m. on February 26th, Team Change will allow trainers to change teams once per year. Interested trainers will be able to purchase a team medallion for 1,000 Poke Coins from the shop. Choose your team wisely. You may only purchase a team medallion once every year, once every 365 days. Once purchased, you can find the team medallion in your bag. When you decide to activate it, you'll be guided through the team selection screens to choose your new team. We can't wait to see the new gyms you win with your friends and Pokemon. There's just one question. Will you be hatching eggs with Spark, conducting research with Blanche, or battling alongside Candela? That's 3 questions. Let's team up and go. So, people have been saying on social media, you know, what team will so-and-so be switching to and which one are you going to go with? Me? I'm keeping my coins. I'm very, very content with Team Instinct. Look at that. We own that gym right over there. This one not so much. But I actually like Team Instinct, and if people ask if I'm going to be switching, no. I've never, like, Team Instinct, we've never been the biggest team to begin with, so if people switch from Instinct to one of the bigger teams, more power to them. I've always fought the underdog kind of style, so I'm not too concerned about it. I think when I chose Team Instinct, I chose Team Instinct for keeps, for permanency. Is that a word? Anyway, let us now pop into our Pokemon, and I caught myself a Palkia raid boss today. Very cool. Notice that next to the favorite star, which click, there it is, click, it's off, there's a camera button. That is how we're going to be able to take photos of these Pokemon. But what we're going to do to start off is I have my research breakthrough box to pick up. I will admit, for about a week, I was not too thrilled with Pokemon Go. The reason being, I had a bunch of research tasks that said catch 10 Ice-type Pokemon, and this was happening during the Lunar New Year event, where certain species, 12 different species were spawning. I was not able to get a stamp one day because no ice type. Okay, that's a lie. One ice type spawned during the whole night, and I checked my other local Pokestops across the street. None of them were like new research tasks that I could do. One of them was like battle in a raid at 9 p.m. Can't do that. And the other one right over here that I'm tapping around, that was catch 10 ice types as well. So I did not get a stamp for that day. So the next week following, I thought I want to get my breakthrough rewards on the same day as my 7-day streaks, which I had today. I got my 7th catch, what do you call it? First catch of the day, 7 days in a row, and first spin of the day, 7 days in a row. So those have been accomplished today. I'm now going to open up the field research, or the breakthrough box, and see what we get. But to make use of this new AR Plus Go Snapshot feature, I'm going to pop outside, which you can't really see it here. It's snowing out there. And that's another thing that I was going to record a bunch of this stuff today. Random blizzard. So anyways, I'm going to go out there, risk the snow for a little bit, and see what we happen to find from our breakthrough box. So let's pop on out there right now. Well, the sun has gone down. We have a little bit of hazy light still going on here, so we might not be able to see much of the special Pokemon, but hey, at least my face lights up with this. That's cool. Let's see what our breakthrough box gives us. If I can, there we go. Click it. Nice 2000 Stardust, a Sinnoh Stone. Always love getting those. Experience points, not bad. Mysterious Pokemon has appeared. Now, let's hope this will light up properly. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Alright, so, as I said, I do AR Plus mode. Now, what I would like to normally do... Oh, wait, here's another thing, too. One sec, where is it? When we see the big patches of grass, it doesn't always work. See? For some reason, it goes away. So I have to go into regular mode and find a wild Zapdos. That's not shiny, is it? I don't think so. So hang on, let me get to a better position. Get back to AR Plus. Once I actually see it on the screen like that, then it will spawn if I tap the grass. If the grass shows up. AR Plus is not perfect, but I like it. Alright, hang on, let's get to this other side of the yard here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, right in the light. That kind of works. Alright, Zapdos. So normally, I would like to walk up close, get photos of it. But since we can take photos after the catch, we're just going to go ahead and go for the Peanut Berry. This might take a while. Or you know what? I'm going to try to inch closer to get the Expert Handler bonus. I forget what that gives you, if it's extra Stardust or extra experience. If it is experience, I don't need that. But if it's extra Stardust, I'll take it. Can we get you the Expert Handler? Come on, Zapdos. I'm walking into the ice. I'm walking into the clothesline. Hang on, you can probably see it now. Yep, right in my face. Zapdos, calm down. Calm down. There we go. All right. Now the throw. Great. I'm going to probably speed through this, or at least cut to the end once we make the capture, unless this is it. Oh, look at that. First ball, actually. I know you can't see me. Let me see if I can step into the light. We got the nice fancy music. Hey, you can see me now. Sweet. Alright, a Zapdos, Peanut Berry, extra candy. Very nice. Stat-wise, battle with the best with strong defense. Not too bad at all. Now, we're going to confirm this. I can also claim a couple of regular field research, but I'll probably save those to claim overnight, because I've learned a thing from playing Pokemon Go with that past week where I couldn't get any, a task done or whatever. I'm going to keep a couple in reserve, for when midnight rolls around, and claim them afterwards, so that I can easily guarantee I'm getting a daily stamp. I don't want to have to do that. I like claiming the rewards as soon as I finish a task, but if the game's not always going to guarantee the right Pokemon spawning for me, I'll work with what I got. Anyways, that being said, let's go into our Pokemon and choose Zapdos that we just caught. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with a Pokemon that we can never really see in the wild. Melmetal. I'm going to step back away from the light so we can get a nice shot of Melmetal in the light. And we're going to see what this is like. Spin back around here. Okay. Tap the camera. Tap the camera. Okay, here we go. Take photos of your Pokemon anytime, anywhere. You can take a Pokemon out of its Pokeball and take photos together. You may even encounter a surprise. Interesting. Position your Pokemon. Find a flat surface, tap on the footprints to place your Pokemon. Find your angle. You can move around your Pokemon to capture its best side, like AR Plus mode. interact with your Pokemon. Tap on your Pokemon to get its attention, brush across your Pokemon to get it to face you. Share your photos, have fun, share your photos with others. You never know what you'll find. Alright, so we're going to try and get a nice good spot here. I'm all darked out again. What do you say, Melmetal? You want to join us on the field? Okay, it's got to sort of calibrate, just like the grass in the wild capture mode. Slowly look around. Bear with me here, folks. It just does not seem to want to work. I might have to pop inside. Just one sec. I'm going to head into the back porch. Okay, so we're now in the back porch. Oh, I see footprints. Look at all those weird little footprint marks. That's kind of cool. All right, tap it. Oh, too close. Whoa! Okay, this thing is huge. Melmetal, what are you doing, man? Now, it's going to be hard to get a decent angle. I'm going to do better photos when I have more time, more space, and more light outside. But for right... Oh, look at that. It blurs out of focus, just like the actual scene, I guess, too. The original mode, the camera, if it blurred out, the Pokemon still stayed focused. Okay, so we can tap it, I believe. Can I? Brush across to get it to face me. Maybe I'm still too close. Hang on. Do something, Melmetal. This new phone is kind of hard to tap sometimes, too. The screen is pretty resistant to tapping. So we might not get a really good angle here. I'm going to take a quick shot in the back porch, though. Okay, it saves it. If we click on the photo, do we get to send it anywhere? I'm going to confirm. What if we go back to the Pokeball? Alright, let me take one last shot out front, or in the backyard, and see if we get it to show up out there. Wait, I see footprints out in the yard here. Okay. Wait, why are you back there? Alright, I'm too close. Back it up. Make sure I'm not going to fall and die on the ice. Okay, I think we're in a good position. Melmetal in the backyard here. So tapping it is supposed to make it react. Is it not? Oh, I gotta tap its eyeball. Maybe it's almost like in Pokemon Refresh, certain parts are more susceptible to reactions. There's a shot right there. Now how do we save? I'm assuming the check mark might save it, I don't know. Unless we have to keep getting a photo until we get something that we like. Hang on, let's go. I want to get one where the eye is coming into the liquid metal. One sec. I'm going to time it out here. Okay, when it stands back straight. Did we just go one without the eye? Yes, we did. There's no eye in that one. Alright, so I'm going to say let us exit. Oh, it does show all the photos here, I believe. Does it? What does this arrow do? X? Sometimes my game likes to lock itself up and freeze as well, so I'll be back in just a second. I also wanted to mention that Smeargle is shown on the intro screen now, which is interesting. Never seen Smeargle before yet in Pokemon Go, but it seems like it might be part of this new Go Snapshot feature, because it did show it posing with another Pokemon, Mr. Mime, of all things, with in front of a trainer statue. Alright, now, where do we see our photos? I wonder if we actually did manage to save any. Let's check our journal, see what this says. Zapdos was caught. Okay. Where do we get to see our photos? Unless they're just in our gallery, which I can't show you because the way the new phone works, I can only record while I'm in the Pokemon Go app, so I can't really switch out and check anything else, unfortunately. Let me check items. Let me see if we can actually use our camera. The camera has a new icon here, by the way, as well, and it says a device to capture photos of Pokemon. Photos can be shared with others. Oh, tap the camera. You can choose a Pokemon. Okay, let's go with... you know what? Why not? Let's see if we can get a Lolo, or Alolan Exeggutor, to pose for us. And... there he is. Wow. You gotta love this, eh? Alright, now let me take a quick shot. How do I tap you in the face? He's gonna hit me right down, isn't he? Hang on, tap your belly. You're too close to the Pokemon. Okay, quick shot here. I'll do, like I said, better photoing later. But I'm going to exit out. Oh, it did save it. Okay. Good eye. Well, thanks. Number of photos I've saved from this session, 1. So good eye. Share my photos. I'm assuming that would take us out of the app. If it does, I'll come back in a moment here because this is going to cut out my footage. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Select photos for sharing. I'll share this. And it did just block me out of the app, unfortunately. So it brings up your links of which social media you want to share it to. I got my Instagram, my Twitter, I've got basic messaging. It's all well and good. But I'm going to go back and begin recording again. So should be good to continue. We're going to cancel. We're going to X out. Now, let me just take a quick look in my gallery. We're going to lose our recording again just to see if the photos are automatically saved. To the gallery we go. You guys can't see this. It did save. I'll show you these photos, unless you've probably already seen them, but I'll still show you anyway. It did save all the photos, so as soon as you take that photo, it does save it, which is nice. Okay, so that is all well and good. As I say, we're going to do a lot more photo gallerying once I get to some more better lighting, better location and stuff, and let's see if we can have fun with this. It's now Friday, the 22nd of February, early morning, heading out for my class for the day. But before I get started with that little montage I'm going to show you in a moment, I'm going to pop into the shop because I have collected a good number of coins to buy one of our Ultra boxes if I got space for the items. And if I can tap, there we go. So we're going to get 10 premium raid passes, we get 10 super incubators, which I'm kind of most interested in. I got a lot of eggs I'd like to hatch up, 10 star pieces, also good for Stardust, and 10 lure modules. Do I have space? Oh, hang on here. All right. Go, okay, back out. I'll be back in just a second. Actually, you know what? I'm going to buy them. You know what I'm getting. And as I walk around doing some photo gallerying of our Pokemon, I'm going to see if I can hatch some eggs, or at least get them close to hatching. So let's begin that montage right now. And this brings us to Saturday, the 23rd of February, where our next leg of the adventure is going to take place. What I have not mentioned yet is, for the first time ever in, not you, Trico, in Pokemon GO history, Clamperl is coming to the game today. Time to put on your research skills. Put on your research skills. You can read this. Basically, we're going to have a bunch of research tasks today, starting from 3 o'clock until 6 o'clock, my local time, where the reward is going to be Clamperl. So, I have to not spin any Pokestops yet until the event begins, because if I pick up a research task and complete it, I've completed that Stops task for the day. I can't get the Clamperl Research following that. So, right now, basically, I'm going to walk around trying to hatch my eggs. Where are we at with those? 1 sec, let's take a look. Pokemon, we have about half a kilometer to hatch 7 eggs. So we're going to try and hatch those up before the Pokemon Day event at Heroes Beacon begins in about an hour and 20 minutes. I think we can walk the kilometer. But let's just take a quick look back at the news. There's other stuff happening in relation to Clamperl. This phone does not like to tap, sadly, sometimes. Anyways, so the event date and time, looks like Europe and the Middle East and Africa probably have had theirs, and India have probably had theirs already. Ours is coming up next here in the Americas and Greenland. So the features: double the catch Stardust for water-type Pokemon during the 3 hours. That's good, I like Stardust. Water-type Pokemon will appear more frequently in the wild during the event. Limited research tasks will be available when you spin photo discs at Pokestops. Completing the limited research tasks will award you with Clamperl. Rather, encounters with Clamperl. You're still going to catch it. So I do know a number of my fellow colleagues in the 3D animation course I'm taking are not going to be able to participate today, and I'm sure many other people out there might be busy on Saturday today as well. So I'm going to do what I can to fill up the last 21 spaces. I'll have to transfer some other Pokemon, I think, but fill up a good number of Clamperl captures today. Try to harvest research tasks from every stop in the area. Also, I didn't mention this, but today, starting yesterday technically at 5 p.m. my time, Latias has returned to raid battles just for this weekend. No, I think it's for a week. They said it's extended to March 1st. Oh, yes, March 1st for Latias to be back in raid battles. Interesting little thing is, the shiny version is out there now. So I don't know if we'll get to take one on in the video. If not, I'll probably save that for a little bit of a post-event Twitter/Instagram post, so you can check those out. Links in the description if you want to follow me on either of those. But we'll see if we can get a Latias battle underway. That one's done in 6 minutes. Plus, I gotta hatch those eggs. So let's see what we can get out of our 7 eggs. Anything amazing, perhaps? We'll check back in and take a look. Alright, got our first batch of eggs hatching up here. I'm not sure how many are hatching because I sort of accidentally staggered them a little bit. But a 5K gives us an Eevee. Very cool. Stats, are we seeing some amazing stuff for potential evolution into Gen 4 evolutions? Battle with the best. Really strong HP. Alright, do we see another 5K? I don't know, I think the 10 kilometer egg should be hatching here as well. We get Poliwag. Is that? It's not shiny, is it? The lips look a little bit different. No, just a regular, it looks like. You battle with the best. Strong attack and defense. Alright, got a 10K. Let's see what this one gives us. And I think there's one more egg hatching right now. Feebas, not shiny. Oh, I still didn't get to take part in the shiny Feebas day. Don't know if I mentioned that, but my old phone decided to just completely die that day. I don't know why. Afterwards, when the event was done, it was fine. Hopefully, today's Clamperl Research Day will go a little bit better than that one. Let's see, battle with the best. Strong HP. Another 5K hatching? No, we don't. What are we waiting on now? Let's see. Whoops. Looking at the completely wrong screen. We have the 2 kilometer hatching very soon, and 3 of our 7K gifted eggs will be hatching in just a little bit as well, so pop back in as we see what hatches out of those. I suppose technically I could be spending all these stops and just tossing out the research that it gives me, freeing up that stop for the Clamperl Research, but my items are actually filled up, so there's no point to try spinning anything. I could just toss stuff out, but I want to keep what I got. I got a lot of Pokeballs for catching Clamperl, and other random items. But anyway, the eggs are hatching. So let's see what we get from some of our gifted eggs. First one gives us an Igglybuff. Okay, what are we looking for stat-wise? Probably not as good as Shorty MC's Igglybuff that he has. Nice 100%. This one can battle with the best with max attack. Okay. Next up, here's our 2K. Something we picked up locally. what do we see? We got a Magikarp. I didn't know you guys could be in the eggs, actually. What are your stats like? Really strong? With strong attack. Not even very good Magikarp, but whatever. It's still Stardust. It still counts that way. Alright, gift egg number 2. That's our first Happiny. That's not bad. Okay, I'll take that. That was worth the 0.5 kilometers we needed to hatch that today. Stat-wise, how you looking, girl? I'm gonna rest my arm here. Battled with the best. Strong attack. Overall, stat-wise, not as amazing as you could get from one of the eggs, but still, our first Happiny. And look at this. That's another walk with your buddy Happiny to evolve this Pokemon. So they're actually introducing the happiness evolution for baby Pokemon that we've seen for Eevee's evolution into Umbreon and Espeon. It's kind of interesting that, actually, no, wait. I was going to say, interesting that Elekid, Magby, and Smoochum don't require walking, but they never did they? They were always level 30 to evolve, I think, when they came in Gen 2. Alright, the last gift egg, popping up now, handing us an Azurill. Not a shiny, but it is still Stardust, and it is still top tier with max attack and HP. Very cool. If only they've had huge power ability in the game, that could be even more devastating. But that's what we got for the eggs for the time being. What I'm going to probably do, when I'm sitting there at Heroes Beacon just waiting for the event, I'm going to open up a couple more gifts, get some more 7-kilometer eggs from some of you folks. You know what? Let's do that right here. Let's go to our friends list and sort by gift. Let's find some people that we're not fully up there with yet. Let's go with Alamgear 2004. Can we get an egg out of this from the Pier 39 mural? I think that's one of the hot spots down in California for Pokemon Go. Right, I forgot. The bag is full. Hang on. Let's manage to toss out stuff that I'm not going to be using today. I don't use the Greats. I don't use the Ultras. Goodbye, folks. And let's toss out some of these max revives, too. I find if I have at least 20, that's usually good for a day's effort in the game. Alright, what I'm going to probably do is just go for 2 eggs. There's one right there. Thank you to Alamgear. And when I get 2 eggs, I'm going to then start walking around when the event begins for Clamperl to get all of my research tasks. I'm going to spin local stops, get some eggs from those, and see if I can hatch any more local variety Pokemon. We got Cranker with Ombre, the Haunter, very cool, from the Eagle Bench in Pennsylvania, United States. Ornate carved wooden bench outside small retail plaza in the valley on Route 20, Northeast Pennsylvania. Alright, can we get a Pennsylvanian egg? We can't. Not yet. We got Great Balls, we got Ultra Balls. Didn't I just toss those things out? Yes, I did. Alright, let's open up another gift. I want to get 3 eggs, actually. Let's go for 3 gift eggs. We have I'm going to go for some far-off people. Dozer 764, I believe, is down from Illinois. Distance from me, because I am in the east coast of Canada. I should say on the east coast, I'm not inside the coast. We get... Where's all my eggs at? I want 2 more eggs. And I want Great Balls. Thanks, Dozer. No, just kidding. Now, I will talk about this, though. I'm just joking around, saying, it's your fault I didn't get it. But what's kind of interesting, I've seen people suggest this. Here's from Unkempt Beast. Walking that nice shiny Shinx I see. Very nice. The Barnes Common Nature Reserve. I can barely see that. Can you guys turn up the brightness on the screens there? If so, go ahead. But someone had said, well, first of all, I'm jokingly saying, hey, there we go. Thank you to Unkempt Beast for sending me the egg. Which is weird to say because you can't control what people get out of the gifts. But some people have said what would be really nice is on the egg screen if it would show you the name of the person who sent you that egg. Because then you could actually give them a nice shout out, thank you, either through social media, through YouTube here, for example. And otherwise, when we hatch these, we don't really know who gave them to us. But I mean, in this video, we will know. For example, that's our 3rd egg right there. So this one came from Drake KZ, sorry, KX. What'd you call it? Drake K, with quadruple X's as a sandwich. Okay, we got the X sandwich, Drake K, we'll call it that. So that's all we're going to get for the gifts open for now. That's 3 of our gift eggs. I'm going to wait till the event begins, fill up the rest of the egg spaces from local eggs, and then start incubating them incrementally. Incubate incrementally, that's kind of a fun thing to say. And try to time it so they'll all hatch at the exact same time. Although, you know what? I can incubate this in the regular incubator. We'll do that. I'll be able to walk that up before the 10K hatches anyway. Alright, so without any further ado, I'm going to go grab a seat at Heroes Beacon and wait for our Pokemon Day to begin. And then, in 4 hours from now, the Clamperl hunt will begin here on the channel. So stay tuned. So it's now 3 o'clock and the event is getting underway. I've already heard what this first research task is giving us, but as of right now, water-type spawns are more common, double the catch starters for water-type Pokemon, I believe, and research tasks pertaining to Clamperl. Oh, a nice 10-kilometer egg, too. Alright, so, right here, Clamperl Research Evolve 2 water-type Pokemon. Let us, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait and fill up my research tasks, because if I get 2 of those Evolve 2 water types, I can accomplish more than 1 at a time. So, let's get right on the move and see what we can find for Clamperl Research. So I'm currently on a research task to make 2 great throws in a row. Let's get Krabby here. Gotta sneak up on it. Try not to scare it away. The game's still a little bit weird. Sometimes the camera suddenly recalibrates. So if things run away, they run away. But we'll try to get in close. Go for the greats. I want to get that expert handler bonus too, because the water type's getting you double Stardust. I think that should count for your expert handler bonus as well, which is 25 extra stars for getting in close. Okay, can we land a great? There's one. Alright, we are halfway there to our first Clamperl. Come on, break out, Krabby. Break out. Ah, well, let's see if we get the double Stardust on that expert handler as well. No, just regular 25. But, okay. Room for improvement. Room to be transferred. Okay, I gotta catch up with the rest of the group. We're heading down to see if we can take on a potential Latios raid. If it is Latios, we don't know yet, but we'll find out in about 5 minutes and maybe get a shiny Latios during the event as well. So we just found out a new discovery. Shiny Clamperl is in the game. One of us here just picked it up. Did you catch it?
I'm working on it.
She's working on it, but yeah. What if we can actually show? I don't know if it's going to show on screen or not.
Want me to make it brighter? No, it's bright enough.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to show, but I'm sure I'll get one myself. But if you can see that, Shiny Clamperl is here. So let's get these research tasks complete and see if we can find shinies. So, let's take a look and see. What do we see? People hoping for the shinies over there. Let's see. Ours is a regular, but we got to try to make some great throws, so we're going to sneak up on it here. If I don't catch it, I'm not that concerned. I already have Latios, so it's not really important for the old Pokédex. Now the game decides to glitch out and completely mess up. Oh, it didn't run. You see the alert went to full maximum? Yeah, the game, as much as I like AR Plus mode, it's not flawless. It's not perfect. They could make it a little bit better. Anyways, expert handler, come on down. Or can we actually get a great... Hey, you came down anyway. Oh, it is hard to throw with only one hand on the phone, and it's very cold. That was a great throw, though. I almost dropped the phone. Alright, breakout, please. There we go. Now, calm down. What was that? Okay, I gotta get one more great to complete our first Clamperl research, and then I might head inside to warm up before going for any more research. Come on, get down here. Isn't this the fun part? I'm just waiting. I could try to throw while it's up there, but I'd rather not risk losing our great throw streak. Can you call it a streak when you only have one complete? Thank you. And apparently the game does not decide to record that great throw. Thanks. I'm having such fun with this. I'm not even going to try spinning. Just going to throw a straight up great throw. There we go. Just going to make one more of those. Breakout, please. Isn't it weird? I'm asking Legendary to break out. Thank you. One more great, and we got our research complete. There we go. All right. That part is done. Now can we catch? Why am I not using Pinap berries? I'm messed up. I should be Pinapping this. We got 98. We got plenty to spare. Can we make an... Ooh, my thumb slipped, but we still threw the ball. I was going to say, can we make an excellent curveball? Can't even catch this thing. We got 10 balls. So you know what? I'm going to skip ahead. If we catch it, I'll show you. If not, we're going to claim that field research for Clamperl. Well, unfortunately, today was a bit of a reminder why Pokemon Go footage is not super reliable here on the channel, because partway into it, my face cam did die. My face cam phone, I should say. So I wasn't able to record that. So it was basically a bunch of post-recording stuff that I'm going to put together in a montage, which is really too bad because, as you can see, my first Clamperl was shiny. I got the shiny Clamperl. I might have gotten more as well. So enjoy while my phone takes some time to recharge this following montage of some of the highlights throughout the day of things that I did manage to accomplish on Clamperl Research Day in Pokemon Go. That's a brief little breakdown of how things went for me as far as the day went. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties, but at least you got to see some footage. So in the end, I wound up with... Where's Clamperl at? Right here? Nope, that's Walrein. I wound up with 22 Clamperl total, and... Whoops, we got a number of shinies. In fact, that number being 5. I also caught that Latios, which was nice. So yeah, funny for an event we didn't even know shinies were going to be in. I got 5, which was really cool. And I guess they probably will be doing this for every time a new field research day happens for a new species in Pokemon Go. And I'm not too upset about that. That's going to be kind of cool if they introduce a new species and the shiny comes with it right away. Alright, now, I still have 2 more tasks to claim from Clamperl, so that's going to be 2 more, 24 total, maybe another shiny. But what I want to do right now is try to get these eggs hatched up, because we still have about 3 kilometers. It's about an hour of walking or so if I walk around the neighborhood. So let's get them hatched up and see what happens to pop out as we finish these eggs. Well, the eggs have started hatching, and I think I've timed them out that they're all going to be hatching at the same time. We have 8 eggs incubating right now. First one, our 10 kilometer, gives us an Absol. Let's get our volume turned up a little bit. Absol, what are your stats like here? Battle with the best. Attack is really strong. It's kind of what you want for an Absol. They're more on the offensive side. Our first gift egg. We'll have to check or see where this one comes from too. We get a Togepi. I'm still trying to find, I know it's going to be hard to get, but a perfect Togepi to become a Togekiss, because I already have Egbert the Togetic. He's staying as is, so if I'm going to go the full route with Togekiss, I want the best that I can possibly get. This is not it. It's only really strong. Alright, what's the next egg going to send our way? Oh, I didn't check where that was from. Hang on, I'll check this one. Process of elimination, scroll back earlier in the video, we'll be able to see who gave me what. Alright, so Tyrogue, coming from an egg from San Francisco, California. Your stats, battle with the best. Max defense, that would evolve into a Hitmonchan, I believe. Alright, we have more. Yeah, we got another gift egg, 7 kilometers. I hope the other eggs are going to hatch too, otherwise I've got to still walk a bit. Elekid, not shiny. Oh well, I think I've had pretty good shiny luck as is. So this one comes from London, England, over in the UK. Battle with the best with max HP. There we go. Yes, I think they're all hatching. Sweet. We got 4 more to go, including this one. We got a Sneasel. Nice and easy Sneasel. You are local, of course, not a gift egg. Battle with the best with max attack. Again, something you kind of want for your Sneasel. A 2 kilometer. Let's see. You guys love these egg hatching bonus rounds? Pretty big. They come from 2K? I might have picked that up during a special event, because I thought they were usually 5 kilometer eggs for the starters. Really strong with max attack. Egg number, oh, another 10K. I think I had 3 10Ks incubating. So this is our second. Why, though? I mean, Stardust is great. I'll take Stardust. You can battle with the best with strong attack and defense. We got another 10K. I thought we had a third one. So I think this is the last. Yes, this is the last egg hatching, I believe. We have a non-shiny Mareep. Who doesn't have a Mareep yet? You did not play last year during the community days. Okay, you battle with the best, max HP. I believe that is it for the eggs. Now, just a last little bit of a recap here before we head inside for the finale of the video. Let's go ahead and claim these tasks. I saved these for overnight because, of course, if I don't get out today, I'm feeling a little headachy. I thought I'll save these since I'll get my stamp for the day and won't have to worry about, replenishing another Pokestop for a research task. So we're going to talk a little bit about the AR Plus mode in our ending here. One thing I'll say that I don't like is, for some reason, whenever I get an encounter from research, I tap the grass, and it does not show up immediately. I don't know if you saw that in my little montage or not, but I have to go out of AR Plus mode to see, it's a regular Clamperl, and go back in to be able to tap the grass to make it pop up. Does anyone else have that problem, or is it maybe just my phone and my app, perhaps? So if I tap it now, it shows up. Just for now, I'm going to back out. I'm going to let it sit there in the research. But I'm going to claim the second one to see, is it shiny? Because I'll catch them off screen. We've seen enough catching of them. Now the last one. Do we see a shiny? No, we don't. Just a regular. Alright, we're going to head inside and finish up for the day. So yes, in the end, we wound up with 24 Clamperl complete in the event. We got 5 shinies, which is very cool. We're going to talk a little bit about these guys because here's the thing. If you check a Clamperl, the evolution is 50 candies, which we could do right now, but question mark, it's random. Or there might be some other way to ensure what you get. But since I'm not sure what they're going to evolve into just yet, I'm actually going to wait till I build up more candy, walking them, transferring some extras perhaps, and then I'm going to start evolving. Now the hard part is, the question is, for all of the shinies that I got, what do I do with those? Like, I could evolve one, get a shiny Huntail, for example. If I evolve another one, could be another shiny Huntail. So this is kind of cool, though. It's going to make it so that if I do get 2 shiny Huntail, I could then trade 1 shiny Huntail to someone else who has the shiny Gorbis. And am I recording? I believe I am. One sec. Make sure. Yes, we are. Okay. I couldn't see the symbol. I was like, did I just start talking for no reason? Anyways, so I'm going to wait till the candy builds up, and I'm going to choose the 3 best. Or no, I'm going to wait, because normally I would choose my 3 best ones, 1 for Clamperl, 1 for Huntail, 1 for Gorbis. But since I don't yet know what they're going to become through evolution, I'm going to wait and evolve some, and then I'll choose which of the shinies I'm going to keep. As for the others, normally what I do when I get a new species, I'll get 5 of a species, minimum, in a day, and then choose the best one for my main Pokemon. But if a shiny comes along, I might want to stick with the shiny, because it's more rare. But what's really nice, let's go by CP. I'm going to type in Clamperl. If I can actually click that, there we go. Clamperl. One of the best ones I picked up was a shiny right here. So I'm going to hang on to this one for sure, regardless of what it becomes. Clamperl can battle with the best of them. Best is HP. It's best you've ever seen. So max HP Clamperl. I think 545 was the maximum. So hey, 535 is good. I'll take it. And look at one of the worst Clamperl we got was also shiny. So we got shinies on both ends of the board here. Alright, now, I think... Oh, hi, Latios. I think that's about all there is to talk about right now, but I will mention my thoughts on AR Plus mode. Well, I absolutely love the Snapshot feature with the new camera that you get. You can tap it, choose one of your Pokemon, you can just take photos. That is awesome. I love doing that. It's going to be hard for me to think of new areas to take photos of my Pokemon that are kind of fitting for the species and stuff, but as far as catching Pokemon... Still a bit on the glitchy side, which tends to lead to some frustration. I don't know if it's just my phone, for example, like I talked about the AR Plus encounter from Research Task. But I have situations where I'll encounter a wild Pokemon, tap the grass, it shows up, no problem there. But about 10-15 seconds into the encounter, it then recalibrates where the Pokemon is at. So it's like it might push it closer to me. It might, no matter where it puts it, the game records that I have suddenly jumped like 2 or 3 feet closer to it. It automatically maxes out their alert meter. Sometimes they calm down, sometimes they don't. They hide in the grass. I got to re-encounter them again. So, excuse me. If something like that could be fixed, that would be awesome, because I've had a number of not important Pokemon so far, which is good, but I've had a number of Pokemon decide to just bail on me when the game does that. I don't know if maybe the GPS is readjusting me a bit, or maybe readjusting where they're at, or the visual recognition of the location on the camera is suddenly jumping a bit. Whatever the reason is, it does add a little bit of glitchiness to the AR Plus encounters. Am I going to stop using AR Plus mode for catching Pokemon? No. I still like it, being able to walk up close to your Pokemon, gaining extra Stardust and extra experience for getting those expert handler bonuses. I do like that as well. So I'm going to keep doing it. As much as the frustrations are there, I'll suffer through, but I would like if they could somehow adjust that and fix it at some point. That would be great. Now, the last thing to talk about is our next big event coming up in Pokemon Go. Explore the Natural World on March, Community Day, with Trico. So Trico, as we all knew, well, as many of us who understand pattern recognition knew, Trico would be our next Community Day Pokemon. A bunch of people were upset saying, we wanted Bagon, we wanted Ross, we wanted this, we wanted that. And it's like, do you not realize that every second month is the next starter in Pokedex entry number? They must not. Anyways, so Trico is going to be the Pokemon on March 23rd. Is that a Saturday? I hope so. I think it is Saturday, because people are complaining about that too. But it's going to be different this time. It's from 3 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m., your local time. Everywhere in the world, that 3-hour community day is going to begin at 3 p.m. no matter where you are at. Now, again, people like to complain. Now, they are upset that it's changing the time. And I understand, because people are used to like a 11 to 2 community day, say on Pacific time. Suddenly it's now different for them. So I understand it's different. You might have reason to be upset about that if your schedule is already busy. Me, my stuff already starts here on the East Coast at 3 o'clock. So, I mean, there's no change for me. I am fine with this change. But it doesn't affect me anyway. So that's me being all selfish, I guess. Anyway, so features, Trico will be more frequently in the wild. Lure modules will last 3 hours during the duration, as always. And the bonus is incubators are going to be 4 times as effective. So a super incubator is going to, what's that even do? 1.3. You know what? 1.5. What? It's going to be so much better. Let me do the math on that. It's going to be 6 times as quick. A 7-kilometer egg will take about 1 kilometer when you super incubate it on that day. I got to make sure to have coins built up for another special box for super incubators that day. And of course, I'm not saying it, but as we all know, Shiny Trico should be the featured Pokemon. You should also be able to get a Sceptile with Frenzy Plant, I would assume, if you evolve it during the event or an hour afterwards. So that, I guess, is going to wrap up today's coverage of Pokemon Go. A little bit of a slow return to the channel, and as we saw, there's another Latios there? They're all over the place. So, I might try to get one today. If not, no big deal. But if I do get one, I'm probably just going to feature it on my Instagram or Twitter, which are in the description. If you want to follow me on either of those, feel free. And for the time being, we're going to wrap things up. Hopefully, the Trico community today will be a little bit warmer so my phones do not die on me. Or I should say phone. My new phone that works for Pokemon Go is great. It doesn't even drain out that fast yet. The more you use it, the more the battery does wear it. But my current phone that you're seeing me on right now, not the best when it comes to the cold. So we might lose face cam again. But once summer comes around, spring, summertime, we're going to have warmer temperatures, possibly better Pokemon Go coverage, as well as better photo shoots too, because everything's covered in snow right now. So there's not as many flower fields to show Roselia or Sunflora, not as many other things. But anyway, that remains to be seen for the future. As for right now, we are done for the day. So if you folks enjoyed our Pokemon Go coverage today, feel free to let me know by clicking the old like button down below. Thank you for watching as always. And how did you make out for Clamperl Day? Did you get, how many Clamperl did you get total? How many shinies did you get? And were any max stats, either shiny or otherwise? Because that'd be kind of cool to know as well. Just let me know in the comments down below how well you did for Clamperl Day, and if you got a shiny Latios yet as well. And that is going to cover things for me. So, once again, folks, thank you for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.